Merry Christmas and soon to be Happy New Year, everyone. I'm Pete Burak, the Director of ID and the Vice President of Renewal Ministries. And from all of us here, we just want to express our deep gratitude for the fact that you're journeying with us, that you're reading these emails, that you're watching these videos, and that you're part of what the Lord is doing in and through this ministry. It's been an exciting year. The Lord has blessed us in a whole host of different ways. And as much as we look back at 2022 with gratitude and enthusiasm for what the Lord has done, we also look forward to 2023 with great hope and joy for what he is about to do. And so this is where I want to start. I just want to start by thanking you for joining us in this mission. Many of you have been very generous in your financial giving and in your prayers and in your engagement with what we're doing. And we wouldn't be able to do it without you, and we're grateful for it. So much of the world today is transactional, isn't it? So much as what do we give and then what do we get in return? And a few years ago when we were praying through how to continue to grow ID and how to support it and make sure that we had all the resources we need of both people and financial, one of the things the Lord impressed upon us was that he wanted to invite us into deeper trust in him and a deeper kind of reliance on the people of God, and allowing the future of the ministry and the growth of the ministry to be driven not through a transaction, but through an invitation and through a mutual blessing that could occur. And so instead of remaining kind of funded by and interested in what we called chapter fees, when we'd partner with these different places around the country and we'd ask them to pay, and then we would provide different services of content and vision and ongoing support. Instead of staying with that model, we decided to move to something else. The Lord inspired us into something else that we call the Pauline option. And basically what this is based on what we saw in Paul in the New Testament and throughout the history of the church. Instead of saying, pay us and then we'll do the thing with you, so give us a fee and then we'll bring the services and the blessing and the insight and the support. The new model is very much so of, if the Lord is inviting us to go somewhere and to partner with someone, we're going to do it. Because if the Spirit of God is in it, we want to be obedient to that. And as we do that, then we're going to trust that the Lord is going to provide all the resources we need in order to continue to do it in that location, but then continue to go into new places as he opens the doors. Just like Paul. So Paul was going to go to Ephesus whether or not there was money to do it. And then when he arrived, and as he built the church in Ephesus, he invited the people of Ephesus to help him go to Corinth and to Rome and all these places, that there was the sense that the gospel was going to go forth and that the Lord was going to support it. And the people of God who were being blessed by what was happening, who were believing in the mission, would rise up and through their generosity of spirit and generosity of resources actually provide and make a way for Paul and Barnabas and the apostles to go where they needed to go. This whole idea that they had all things in common, that everybody's resources were under the lordship of Jesus, and through the inspiration of the Spirit, he would guide each and every one of them to know where to kind of give their money. And so as we enter into 2023 and as we close out 2022, I want to invite you into this Pauline option with us. We are going to continue to do what the Lord has asked us to do because we feel a deep conviction that what is necessary in our world is people to know Jesus Christ, that our mission to form young adults into intentional disciples of Jesus is not changing and is not going to be swayed by whether or not you respond to this video with a financial gift. We're going for it because the Lord is in it, and there are a lot of people who believe in what we're doing, and we're blessed to have the support of Renewal Ministries as an organization, and then individual people who come alongside us and support us. Everything we do now, basically almost in our entire budget and everything we're doing, is funded by people like you. People who believe in what we're doing, who are blessed by what is happening in and through this ministry, and want to support us and want to help us get us to the next step. And so I want to extend that invitation to you. And if it's a one-time gift or a reoccurring monthly gift, whatever you're able to do in the Lord, we are deeply and truly grateful for it. We're trying to build a small army of monthly kind of reoccurring givers that can be part of this Pauline option in a particular way. My goal, I'd love to see at least 500 people giving even just $5 a month. Wouldn't that be amazing to be able to know that there's that many people in and with us in the mission in a reoccurring way? So if this is moving you, like I said, nothing about the dynamic of what you've experienced from us, the weekly dispatches, the growth of communities. We've got 23 discipleship communities around the world now. The podcasts that we're forming, all the various ways that we're serving both locally and around the world. It's not changing. We're going for it because the Lord is in it. But I want to invite you into it. in an even deeper way. And some of you who are watching are already supporting us, and I am so grateful for that. And some of you who are watching are probably only able to give a one-time gift, and that would be incredible. And then some of you who are watching are able to set up that reoccurring donation and join us in this particular way to build towards, like I said, that small army of committed supporters moving month to month with us. So if this is inspiring you in any way and you want more information or you want the link, you can go to intentionaldisciples.com/donate, intentionaldisciples.com/donate. You can set up whatever support you want to set up. And like I said, not to get redundant here, but we would be blessed by it. This is how we are trusting the Lord. One of the ways that we're trusting the Lord is to extend these invitations. And we want you to know that we have need, but that the Lord is supplying it. And the Lord is supplying it through people like you. And so our vision for 2023 is even bigger than 2022. We've got 23 discipleship communities now. We've got the podcast. We've got the weekly dispatches. We've got all the Spirit-Filled Leader Intensive course. We've got things that are happening, and we want to see those grow. And it will grow both through the movement of Spirit and then the movement of your hearts and your ability to support us. So thank you for watching this. Thank you for your support and your prayers over the years. And if you have any questions, please reach out to us. But then you can go to intentionaldisciples.com/donate. Merry Christmas. We hope you have an incredible new year, and we will be in touch. This is, of course, not the last you'll hear from us. This is just an end of the year appeal because we believe in it. God bless.